Good morning, everyone. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE again. I thank God this morning that we are again back, and I thank God that He has given us a new day. Whenever it comes like this and you see the day has come, you have wakened up, don't just take it for granted. Some people sleep and then in the morning they don't wake up because of reasons we don't know. But anyway, we thank God that we are still alive. At VAMUBUSIBE Church, we have a special program which is ongoing. We have the prayers for these last days of the year, the last months of the year. And you know, whenever you hear such programs, for some of you have never been part of us, we use these days to train ourselves. You know, in life, we have two states which are very, very important. You can't concentrate on a physical world, but when you don't care on what is happening in the spirit, and you say that you are safe, or rather concentrating on the spiritual side, but when you don't care about what is happening in the physical side, there you are also not safe. So we join these two things together by teaching, by praying, and by giving directives so that people move in the right way where they are supposed to go. And allow me to today talk about spiritual issues. When I talk about spiritual issues, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not talking about religiosity. When you hear such a thing, you say, those are religious people. For me, I'm not religious. Those religions came from wherever they came from, and they found us with a God here in Africa. The other people used it as a tool to brainwash us, to break our innovation, to break our thinking, so that we can think just like they want us to think. But we had God before they came, okay? We had it. Before religion came, we had God. We had spirituality. So this is what I'm talking about, that in your life you have two sides. You have the physical side and the spiritual side. My brother, my sister, you don't understand or concentrate on both of them, you will lose it. Take an example. We have things which attack people. When somebody has gone to school, for example, he knows what to do, he gets capital, opens up business, and does exactly what he is supposed to do. But you find that this person all the time, there are robbers who come in through the workers and they rob everything. Then another time he finds his business has caught fire. Then another time he finds he has got an accident. Another time something again has happened to. And when you check all the problems which are happening to this person, sometimes they are the things you can't avoid. And then you find another one who has done business, but everything is moving in its line in the best way. There is nothing that happens to him or her in an evil manner. So you find this person who is blessed is doing things, but everything is moving in the right lane over the years. And the other one who is also doing the right thing in the right time, in the right place, is finding unavoidable problems. Things come and hit him all the time. It is like I asked one people in a certain family. They were 4 of them with their father. Their mother had passed on, but their father had a problem of hernia. And by then that I saw them, he had been operated for 4 times. And he was an aged man. 4 times. Amongst the 4 children that he had, only one who had it. Just exactly like the father. And by the time I met them, they had operated him once. So the father 4 times, this son once. And this was an indicator that for the next coming years, the following years, he was to be maybe operated just like how the father was. So these people were suffering. But others were okay. Even when they were the elder ones, they were okay. So I asked you, but what is that thing? Though we talk about genetics and how things follow people, but why is it that it's selected amongst the 4, it's selected this one? Meaning that in the spiritual side, there is something that needed to be sorted out. And in the same way we find people. For example, For some of you have ever come to VAMUBUSIBE Church, I saw a woman who said he had 7 children, every child with a different father. But this woman was trying to narrate the story, and I wondered, what I can remember, some of you who were there and you are following, she said the first man died. The second one is alive, but is in prison. Up to then, when she said, now I don't know, but in prison by then, the second one. He talked about another man, that man went and just disappeared. He disappeared. Then another man went abroad and did come back. So the woman is in that kind of awareness, but we can't blame her. You can't say this woman is producing children here and there because she's bad behaved. You can't say, now, how would she stay when the man has died? How do she stay when the man has been in prison? That one in prison, by then she said that the man had spent there 7 years. You understand? And then another one went abroad, didn't come back. Still alive, but didn't come back. Another one disappeared. And she doesn't know where he is. And this is what has been happening to her. Now you find somebody saying, this woman here is a harlot. Why? Because she has produced children, 7 of them, but every child with a different father. You can't blame this woman. But something bad in the spiritual world is upon her. And this is the reason why you find people hitting on the walls all the time. I'm telling you, when we talk about spirituality, we are not talking about religiosity. This is what happens to the people. Something comes and selects somebody in an evil manner. Only bad things happen to you. Only bad things. You come out of your house, you get an accident, you are robbed, your phone is stolen, you are terminated from job, you stay in your office. When you are in your office, everybody hates you. It's like you are a rebel. And you understand? And you find that all the time you are down. What is happening? You can't explain. May God have mercy upon everybody who is moving through kinds of life. You need to be protected. You need your spirit to be protected so that you don't become a victim of such situations. I want to send this prayer. I don't know what you are going through and how things are happening, but may God deliver your life. May God deliver you from the lion's den. Father, I pray that you touch everybody who is suffering. Father, many people's spirits are bound. They are in cages of suffering, and they don't know how they are going to come out of them. I pray that you bless them. You change their location. Some of them are in wrong places. Some of them are covered with witchcraft, and they don't know how they are going to come out of them. I pray that you bless them and take them out of their suffering. Make them great and give them blessing. I pray for the people who are suffering because they have failed to get married. Somebody is now 32, 35. But he has not seen the right man, has not seen the right woman. Lord, I pray that you bless these people and make them great. May they receive good marriages. Some people are in the places of their work, but there is no peace. All the time witchcraft, all the time hatred, all the time conflicts. May you deliver them and make them great. Lord, I thank you because it is done now and forever. I pray we go. For some of you who are sick, may God deliver you. If you have heard this sermon, I pray may God bless you. Are you touched? Please call me. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. Call me for prayer on 0782-229-680. As you see on the screen, you can as well use that number for WhatsApp. And another one is 0752-229-680. You'll see my secretary, then you'll get the direction and program. You want to come for counseling? I'm always in my office on Wednesday. From morning up to evening, just come from 8. You'll find me in my office. Then on Friday and Tuesday, we have fellowship, evening fellowship at 5 p.m. On Sunday, we have fellowship at 10 a.m. Don't forget, you can WhatsApp me, or you can send your messages on Facebook page, VAMUBUSIBE Church / Pastor SSENYONJO. Those who want to watch sermons on YouTube, you can check on PR SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. When you check Pastor VAMUBUSIBE SSENYONJO, you'll be right there. Send your support financially or in any way. We love it and we welcome it. I love you so much. We meet next time.